Hey guys, I'm Miss Osmore. I put our virtual math classroom on your Google Classroom just now. Under the classwork tab, it's under important information. It's going to stay there throughout the year. I'm not going to post our actual assignments or anything on that. All this is going to be used for is to link out to some of the websites that we use or resources that we may use. So I'm going to try to present this out so it will be bigger, and I'm going to click on some of the links or hover over them so that you can see because it's interactive. Um, and hopefully, you all might be able to utilize this some and it'll help you out with your math. I also made one for science, so I'll do a separate video for the science one and post it in our science classroom. But if you can tell here, it's just like a regular looking classroom. Um, you can click on the classroom codes and they will take you to the Google Classrooms, one for Sizemore and one for Miss Neely. Over here is our math book. You can click on it and it will take you to the SIVUS website. You do have to log in though. If you don't, click to on the assignments on Google Classroom, and it is your student email, and the password is Tigers number one, capital T in Tigers, to get into the SIVUS website. And you have a calculator here. This will, if you click on it, will link out to the scientific calculator that I was talking about that you all could use. Then this is the Clever website. This is where you have some access to some of your school websites like iReady, the Khan Academies on their vocabulary. There's just some different ones in case you need that. Move me out of the way here. Then here is Khan Academy. This is where a lot of your math videos that I posted under your days are coming from. And there will be some times that we might need to utilize the website. So if you click on that, that will take you to Khan Academy. The biggest thing that I want to mention, and I'm going to actually click on it and link out, is right here, the sixth grade vocabulary math word wall. I do have stuff up here in the classroom, but we're not in the classroom. So this is like a virtual word wall. So if you click on it, it will link you out. And I shared this with each of you too. So if it doesn't work, you need to shoot me an email and let me know. But when it pulls up here, it's going to be a wall and it's going to have all of the different vocabulary that we'll learn here in sixth grade math. And you can actually click on them too, and it'll link out and make them bigger so that you can see it better too. It'll take a minute here for it to pull up because there's quite a bit that's on the virtual classroom here. I'll wait for it to pull up. Slowly but surely. And I'll click view and I'll try to make it bigger too so that you can see it better. So this is going to be a resource for you, okay? So if you're not sure, um, say we're on exponents right now, you're not sure about exponents, there might be something here on this word wall that talks about an exponent that you can click on, and it'll tell you definitions and give you an example. Let's see if there is. Some of it may be on there and some of it may not. I don't see that jumping out at me, but for instance, I'll just give you an example. Whenever one of the things that we learn in sixth grade math is about the coordinate plane, which is behind my head here. I have to move myself out of the way. So if you notice, here's our coordinate plane, and if you click on it, it will actually make it bigger. And see how it took us here? And you can type in this, or you're supposed to be able to type in it. Whoops. Let me go back one. There we go. It may let you type in it, may not. The main thing is it kind of gives you a rundown of what the coordinate plane is, and it gives you the definition. So it'll show you where your x-axis is, your y-axis, tells you what an ordered pair is, 3, comma 4. If you notice, it'll go through the quadrants and give you what the ordered pair is, because and quadrant. This quadrant, both of our numbers are positive. This one, our x is negative, our y is positive. Here, both of them are negative in this quadrant. Then it flips. Our x is positive, our y is negative in this quadrant. So it kind of just gives you a visual. So when we get to the coordinate plane, you may want to pull this up for reference and look at it. But there is, like I said, there's slides for the different things that we're going to learn in sixth grade math. There's something here about nets. I think you may have already learned that in fifth grade math. Let's see if it's going to pull anything else up. Might have to go backwards. We talk about independent and dependent variables. So here it shows you the origin is 0, 0. It shows you that the independent variables are x, dependent variables are y. So this is kind of a visual, which I'm going to have this up in our actual classroom here too in person. But since we don't have walls per se in a virtual classroom, this is kind of like your wall that you would see in your regular classroom. So it's got all of our definitions and such on there. So this is on your, you find it or you get to it by clicking right here, the sixth grade vocabulary math word wall, and it will link out to what I just showed you with all of the vocabulary and the pictures. So this is the virtual classroom for math. I did make one for science as well. But this will be linked in your Google Classroom under the classwork tab under important information. I will keep it there all year, and you can click on each one of these. Like I said, this will take you to scientific calculator. I'll click on it real quick so you can see, which I did put that on the Google Classroom as a separate post. So this is just some of the resources that you can click on that you'll use here in sixth grade math. So I just wanted to show you that and show you how it works. That way, hopefully, maybe some of you all will utilize it and it'll be helpful to you throughout the school year. And every now and again, I might update this one and put extra things on here maybe. It won't be your assignments or anything, but it might be like links that we find out throughout the year that might be helpful to us whenever we're doing our math work. So this is our virtual Bitmoji class, and there's me. So this is a resource for you, so make sure that you use it.